I think that we're going to see more hypercars in this video than have ever been in a single Shmeemobile 50 video on the channel ever. We're going to be taking both of the Shmeemobiles that are here at Car Week, my Ford GT that shipped over from the UK and the Mustang Dark Horse that lives out here in the United States, today to go to exotics on Broadway. I've been many times before. Last year we took the Zembo over, and this year we're going to be having both of these at the LIQUI MOLY booth, where we're going to be taking a look around later on. But there are going to be so many amazing cars. We are talking 30 Koenigseggs to celebrate 30 years of Koenigsegg. We are talking a lineup of Paganis, Hennesseys, the Holy Trinity cars, and so many more to go and check out. And you can bet, in typical Shmeemobile 50 fashion, we're going to get all of the details. Let's do this. Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Let's take these over to exotics on Broadway. I always say these cars are for driving. Let me show you what we're up to now. The Dark Horse has done, I want to say about 11,000 miles, is it? Let's wait for the dash. Yeah, 11,644 miles we've got on that now. And the Ford GT, which of course I've owned for about 6 years now. The key for this is actually in my pocket. Unlock it. We have, wait for it. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Magic number popping up in a second, in theory. After the GT logo, we have 14,502. That has picked up really quite fast, but hey, fantastic thing to drive. Let me step in because we need to get on over. We are slightly behind schedule and there are many a car that are waiting for us. So let's go. As we get moving from where we are at the moment, the drive should be around 20 minutes, but given there's a whole lot of traffic, it's Car Week after all, I think it's going to be about 45 minutes before we get there. So we might be a touch on the late side, but we shall do what we can to make it into the event, and then I shall do what I can to try and meet everyone that's here, see all the cars that are here, do everything. It's going to be a little bit of chaos, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not sure if you can see, well firstly, what on earth is that? Hi there, how are you doing? But up ahead, there are some Paganis arriving with a police convoy. Almost certainly can't see them over there. Oh yeah, you can, cool. Yes! How's it going?
Yes! I love you, bro!
Thank you!
Oh
how's your day?
Oh my god, it's way better now! It's way better now!
I love the energy! We love your rentals. I didn't even notice, but in the traffic, there's a Koenigsegg ahead of us. Is that a CCX? I think maybe. One of many to come. While we queue to enter, that's how you get a vantage point. Stand on the back of the truck. All the shouts to give it a rev. Give it a rev. I actually came with this car to this event in 2019. Hey guys, 5 years ago. 5 years later, we're back. Hey everyone. This is like the pre-event crowd. We're not even inside yet. And there are obviously lots of hypercars right in front of us. We'll get to at some point shortly. Signing a rubber ducky. That might be a first. Crucial Cali cars. All the energy in the world.
Here we go!
I don't know how he does it right. I guess to go in. Hey, we should drop it down into track mode. Press the button. So we're driving past a ton of supercars here, behind the crowds of people. In fact, on both sides of the road. Can't see a whole lot at this moment. I think most of the hypercars are further up. There are hundreds of amazing cars at this event. I'm just keeping my eyes peeled for what's outside the window, what we're looking at. R8s, McLarens, Lambos, Porsches. We've got the 6x6s. Is that 2 6x6s and a Landaulet? Yeah, it is. How cool is that? I think we're probably arriving towards where we're going, maybe? It's insanely busy here. Oh look, the P1 HDK is there. Senna GTR, you can't see them at all, you're just gonna have to believe me. Pet Fred's P1 GTR is there as well. We're gonna have to come and have a look at those afterwards because there are a lot of very cool hypercars around. We have arrived at the LIQUI MOLY area, so I'll go forwards and then back in somehow.
Okay, cool. You wanna go that way?
I think that's the only option, right? Okay. We're parked. Dark Horse is now gonna try and park in as well. It's absolutely rammed here. Absolutely rammed. But we'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way to get everything in. Slow and steady does it. Oh my goodness. That sounds nice though. Somewhere in this sea of people is an SVJ. I mean, look at this up the street. There are tens of thousands of people here, all over the place. And yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I think that's understatement of the year. It's an SVJ. It is an SVJ. You can certainly hear that it's an SVJ. A full rev right now would blow everyone's eardrums out. Well, this is absolutely crazy. We've got the Utopia Roadster here, the new Pagani model just introduced, one of 130 they're making in total. In fact, Pagani have an amazing turnout and presence at this show. If I try and squeeze through what we can see here, look at this, transformer opened up, absolutely stunning. The red carbon is beautiful. We're gonna try and squeeze through to some of the Koenigseggs here. This is the CC850, a new look they've now presented it in, the pearl white paint over the lovely interior. Next to that is the Jesko Attack. This is the blue car I actually drove in the UK last year, the Attack with the big wing on the Jesko, roof removed, out of place at the moment, but I've driven this car on a different continent and it's now out here. There's also a CCX you can spot back there. Behind it is a Carrera GT. You'll have to mark my words for that. We've got sirens, we've got all sorts. It is, hey, how's it going? It is incredibly busy here. Police bike trying to come through. Does that mean a car's coming or does that just mean he's going through the crowd? Look at the number of people here. Through to the Regera, the white with the blue carbon. I'm gonna try and squeeze through. We've got epic wins, orange CCR. Hey, how's it going? This is the old school but very cool Koenigsegg from rewinding the clock back. I think there's even more over on the other side. What can we see here? Is there something tucked in through the crowd just on this side? It is so busy here. Love it. Yes, multiple. Hey, look where it is. What we've got back here. That would be Mr. Stradman's Agera HH. James must be lurking around somewhere. His car is right here. Hi there. How's it going? Yeah, go for it, go for it. We're getting all the pictures here.
Yeah, I can have a picture.
Yes, yeah, of course. Cool, nice one.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, go for it, guys. It's chaos here. We've got the CCGT, the Koenigsegg race car. This has been getting around a little bit. That lineup, actually. I'm going to do what I can to get the other side of the fence to show you what we've got up here, because this is quite something. We got to take a look at some of the cars here. We have the Senna VX from Grass Gas SAS. We have FJ Miller cars, McLaren P1 and Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. Love the spec of this. We have the Hennessey Venom F5. This car is actually beautiful. The light blue paint, blue carbon, the red, white and blue stripes, the Bugatti Chirons, the Super Sports side by side. These were actually out in Texas when we were there a couple of months ago with the Ford GT at Circuit of the Americas. Then down this way we have more Koenigseggs. Let's come and take a better look at these then. The CCX here, engine bay opened up at the back. The Edition, CCX Edition, full carbon fibre. The Jesko, this is the first US customer, Koenigsegg Jesko, delivered in the white with the red details and livery. This is a pretty insane lineup, and I think with some space here, that means more cars are going to be coming a little bit later on as well. But this is not all. I'm going to continue past this lineup because there's even more up this way to go and check out. So let's come by, walk up the other side of these for the time being, past the Chiron, wing up. The full white looks really clean. This color combo on the F5, this is a revolution. So the update, even crazier version of Hennessey's F5. Look at that, over 1800 horsepower. Absolutely bonkers lineup of cars here. Insane. How's it going? Well, look at this. How often do you see a line of Paganis like that? The answer, only here at Exotics on Broadway. We need to take these in, starting with the Huayra right here with the Tempesta package, engine bay open, transformers of course. We've then got another Huayra right alongside, Utopia. This is actually a beautiful specification. The yellow with the contrast carbon fibre and the tricolore stripe, the Italian flag down the centre, looks incredible. That is one of 100 Utopia coupes. We've then got more Huayras, Huayra Roadster, then, look at this, the Pagani Zonda Cinque. I lose my voice over this car. One of the 5 Zonda Cinque coupes, 5 Roadsters of course that came after. I've actually filmed with this car before with Dynamite. It is absolutely insane. The number 5 of 5 in the bright green paintwork. We've then got a Huayra Roadster. We've then got the Huayra BC with the upgrades as well. We've then got another Huayra Roadster, and then we've got the Imola Roadster as well here. This is absolutely bonkers. One of only 5. I've seen, I think, a good half of them now, of the Imola Roadsters. Look at this thing and the way that this is finished. The paint color, the blue, the metallic blue with the gold details and livery accents to match with the interior. This is nuts. In fact, all of these are a little bit nuts. To walk down this line with all of these cars is from out of this world insane. Absolutely mega. I told you we'd be seeing hypercars all day today. Told you there would be a whole lot of them to take in, and I was not lying when you look at all of this. Somehow I didn't even really notice there are even more Koenigseggs on this side. Let me see if I can squeeze through. We've got some sirens going on, not sure what's coming through or not at the moment. Past, oh nice, love the FEs. Then we've got the Esco Absolute. There must be something driving through right now. Can we get a glimpse of what's here? Is that a Utopia? Looks, yes, it's Horacio Pagani driving a full carbon Utopia. Well, that's kind of cool. What a moment. I didn't see that coming. And then we swing back to the eggs, including Vader. The other FE is Thor. Yeah, normal things here today. A lot going on. We have got to take a look at these. Earlier this year, I went to visit SSC in Washington State. This car was in the early stages on the assembly line. It is now here at Car Week, as Jared promised back at the time. I got to ride on board the Tuatara for the first time. We have the Striker here with even more downforce and aero, and of course the power plant very much on show back there. This is a car capable of 300 miles per hour. It is absolutely ballistic. Then opposite, I always love seeing this kind of thing where you can see the carbon fiber tub, the monocell literally that extends back towards this rear section. In fact, the way this is built is that this whole lower frame can just be popped out for any mechanical work that obviously would need to be done on it, and obviously everything engineered from the ground up here in the United States. Very, very cool when you see a rolling demo like this, what the car is capable of, what it can offer, and amazing to see that these cars actually made it through, to see that this car is here, completed, made it to Monterey as intended from back at the beginning when it was in the factory and we saw it a little bit earlier on. You will not be surprised to see this car is here, the CLK GTR Roadster that I rode in with Devin Faster very recently. He's just taken delivery of this 1 of 7 absolute unicorn. To see this thing is always special. I've been lucky actually this year, believe it or not, there are 7 in the world. This year I've seen 4 of them, 4 of the 7, more than half in total. I've actually seen all 7 in my YouTube career, which is kind of crazy, and it is looking lovely in the sunshine here. All sorts of chaos descending here. Mr. von Koenigsegg up on the stage at the moment with his family, wife and son up there also.
CDK.
As promised, I had to come and check out the Mustang GTD, a future Shmeemobile, as I announced recently at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, joining the collection, I think early in 2025, following as I have done with the Dark Horse, and before that, my GT500 carbon fiber track pack in the United States. I cannot wait for what's going to be in store with this. Of course, it is a mad thing. Just look at it. Like it's come straight off a racetrack, but homologated for the road. 800 horsepower from the 5.2 litre supercharged V8. Mad aero from the louvres to the wing out the back. This thing is ridiculous, and I cannot wait for it to become a Shmeemobile. I'm here then today with LIQUI MOLY. We're joined by Sebastian from LIQUI MOLY. How you doing?
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Well, I think you're having me here on the booth. This is unbelievably busy. We've got both cars. We've brought the Dark Horse, we've brought the Ford GT. There's a ton of people around. Tell us a bit about what's going on here.
So, thanks for being here.
Yeah, pleasure.
Awesome. I mean, the crowd here is phenomenal. The weather is perfect, right? So, being in Monterey Car Week and having this amazing Exotics on the Broadway event draws so many people already. Having you here, I mean, look around. It's insane. So, what we have
Thank you to everyone who's here.
We have a LIQUI MOLY booth where our LIQUI MOLY people are educating the enthusiasts about the oils, additives, which we have. But besides of that, we actually just launched a merch line. So I wasn't aware that people are, the logo drives so many people.
Demand is crazy.
It is crazy. So yeah, when you're around here in Monterey, make sure to stop by that event, or we have a lot of events internationally, and just stop by, say hello to our folks. They're all pleasant, they're all nice, and just willing to teach you more about oils and additives.
Come see the team. Well, we obviously used some of your products when we did some servicing on some of my cars, my BMW 1M. Actually, recently we changed the brakes. We used brake fluid as well, using all sorts of different things. And I guess this is kind of what it's about as well. Community, people coming together, showing what the products can do.
100%.
Enjoying it. That's what it's about.
Exactly. And I really love the fact that you have a lot of use out of our seating group. The LIQUI MOLY drums, which actually oil is inside.
Yeah.
We source them empty. And we make sitting groups out of it, and thank you for using that. It looks awesome in your videos.
Do you know what? I needed somewhere at the Museum where we can just like put stuff and sit and have a chill out zone where we come in when we've just arrived back with a car. And obviously it's really funny because that was like let's just get some of these and put them in the barn.
Yeah.
Every single day we sit there, we put stuff there, we're around. I mean, it's awesome.
Honor for us having our stuff in your museum.
I appreciate it. What a day. It's great to be here with you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next destination is to head past everything here because we're going to the stage. We're going to be up on the stage in a moment. Oh, the Evija is here. I didn't even notice. The Lotus Evija that I've also seen in the UK and Germany and many other places and different events. But somehow I need to squeeze my way through. this insanely big crowd because we are heading to the stage to go up. We're going to be going up with Sebastian. God, there are a lot of people out here. This is crazy busy. Hi there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, let's see if we can make our way through. Let's do it.
Wait, guys. We also have another special guest. We have Shmeemobile here. Come on, guys. Make your way to the stage.
How are you doing?
Crowd's coming.
Yeah, I think that one of the cool things with this weekend, right, and I'm sure you guys all agree, is just the amount of amazing cars you see around. You know, you can be just driving and you've got a hypercar going one way and another one going the other way. I think there are something like 30 Koenigseggs around. In what world does that normally happen?
Well, the music is pumping, but that's not going to stop us checking out the 3 Rimats Naveras that are lined up here, plus the oil stain lab, 11:30. Oh, and I didn't even notice that one of the Paganis is just crawling through behind. But this is pretty mega, actually. I remember seeing the guys who built this a couple of years ago, and they also had it at the Goodwood Festival of Speed recently. But yeah, Pagani's cruising out. Lots of cars I suspect are about to leave. We have met up with the owner of this car many a time, and there's a swarm of people chasing it down, which is always quite funny. Yeah, that sound is definitely a bike and not a Pagani. But still, fun. Nice, the sound of the CCX. Cars are about to head out. I think this is staying here for the moment. The CC GT obviously cannot be driven because you will notice there's a very much race setup in here. In fact, you definitely can't be taking a passenger in that car with you. But these will now make their way out. Marcus from ESSA in here as well. And yeah, time to rock and roll. Making an excellent departure. These cars, very nice. See you guys. The last time I was up at this end, this Utopia wasn't the one that Horacio, of course, arrived with. Look at this interior. This was one of the 2 original launch cars. I've actually driven the cream one since, and this was the other one that was introduced back when Utopia was shown to the world. As always with a Pagani, it is unbelievable in terms of how well this is finished. The luggage storage pouches, the boxes that you have underneath the rear clam, just the whole attention to detail, absolutely out of this world. And the carbon fiber in this sunshine, I mean, look at that weave. That is insane. I missed the startup, but it's safe to say it's loud. That is one noisy, noisy Senna, which is now going to exit out of the barriers. It's always fun to watch and listen. This thing makes like 1,000 horsepower. As you can tell, it's not stock. Silently creeping through goes the Lotus Evija. Looking forward to seeing more of those out and about. Last year out here is when I filmed Jensen Button's taking delivery of his. The Marc Philipp Gemballa Marsien is there, and you might have to just believe me on this. In front of it is a Mirage GT. In fact, you can just see it going around the corner here. I hadn't even spotted that. One of 25 Mirage GT just casually cruising around here, the upgraded Porsche Carrera GTs. I think that's probably Top Gear Porsches. Yes, it is, Top Gear Imports. Sean, he'll be driving that. And then we've got the Marc Philipp Gemballa Marsien following on. Mr. Pagani departing with the Utopia in Italian. Police bike asking everybody to stand back a touch so that this can head off. It's really nice. I love the logo shape at the back, that oval of the Pagani logo. So that one's out, and I think a couple of other Paganis are going to squeeze out right after it, including the Imola up towards the far end. It's carnage with everything departing. Oh, look at that dark red carbon. Very nice. I think that's one of the highest mileage Paganis in the world, that car. It's been driven and used and loved and enjoyed properly. And that's one of the most special Paganis in the entire world, right there. Look at that. It's the way it's done in such a unique colorway. Just the icing on the cake. That was a very loud, I'm gonna guess R8 or Lambo. Sounded like a noisy V10. Super cool. Out heads the Utopia Roadster with the roof in place to see the glass roof panels. And here's some of that V12 as well. Look at that color. So cool. Flaps in action, and the R8. It is rollout time. GT color looking stunning in the sunshine. Something very noisy coming from over that way. I'm stepping in. Hi there, how's it going? Let me get this started. Cool, that got dusty parked here, but it's time to make a move. It looks like we're going to be following a Koenigsegg out. We are following Vader. Well, we will be. Maybe I can catch up with Vader. That would be fun. Yes, we've been waved onwards. Thank you. It's always a good day when you're following a Koenigsegg. I'm very happy about that one. This is absolute chaos. And then the funny thing is when I just come to a stop and lift it back up. People's reactions to that every time are priceless. Hey. And then there's still just endless crowds as we go past the cops here. I have no idea where we go next either. I don't know which direction we're going in, but we're gonna go and try and get some sunset photos. So it's like, where are we gonna take the car? We'll see where the wind takes us right now. In typical style for this region, we're a couple of miles south from where we began. As you can see, the weather is now less than perfect. I wanted to get some sunset photos and I'm a little bit concerned that we're just gonna have some grey clouds. It shouldn't stop the car spotting fun, but it might change what we're gonna see now. I mean, we're already like 50 hypercars deep into today, and there are even more to go and find, so it's not doing badly either way. It is crazy how 20 minutes ago we were getting sunburnt in Seaside, and now here, beside the seaside, it's literally grey and gloomy. I mean, normally this place is stunning here, and I would have expected a ton of people to be around with hypercars doing photo shoots and stuff, but obviously when it's like this, it's going to be a whole lot quieter. We did just go past the GT3 RS, although it was kind of hidden in one of the pull-offs. But yeah, it's not what I was hoping for right now. This is a little bit, it's just the way it goes out here. You never know. There are lots of people with contraptions like this, full rigged up cars, waiting for whoever might pull out behind them and then just end up making a video clip, which is kind of cool to be fair. I mean, you're going to get some proper cinematic stuff. Yeah, this isn't what I was going for right now. It's pretty still, but it's lacking the hypercars for now. I'm not sure if they're pulling in here, but over there is a Senna GTR and a Carrera GT and the 6x6s and the Landaulet and some 911s and R8s and just like a ton of cool cars. There's literally, yeah, they are coming in. Okay, see? People are coming anyway. Senna GTR making its way through. Sick camera car. Sick camera car. Gets the job done. Love it. Very nice. Senna GTR, Aventador SV. Ow. Oh, the world of Aventadors. I don't really know what's happening. I didn't really mean to land in the middle of that photo shoot, or this is car week. It goes from like nothing to all of a sudden everything. Literally everything. Yep. Just like that. And the big AMG boys. How often do you see a view like that? These things being driven around. Love it. Oh, chilling, roof down. That's the way to ride. That's the way to do it. And the 4x4 squared to finish off this little line. Well, that got funny fast. Everybody just cruising. What's happening up here? Is there? Are we actually like now in the middle of some kind of shoot? As quickly as all of this arrived, everybody's rolling out again. Turning circle on Senna GTR makes for a complete nightmare doing this type of thing. And there's a whole lot of flaming Lambos around there. Can you get around? No, still can't get around. Nightmare, nightmare. Senna GTR problems. Now free. Okay, and then everybody who's going to give chase to this lineup. SVs are out. 6x6. Oh, I feel the rumble vibration. Okay, okay. Oh, this is a complete mess. This is a complete mess. Those are some distinct front lights. Those are Pininfarina Batistas. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. How many? 3, 4, that's faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10? 10 Batistas. Basically 20,000 horsepower has just driven past us in that direction. What? That was just 10 more hypercars. Here you go. Dropped. What? I wonder if they're going to park up and do some photos somewhere. I mean, maybe I jumped the gun by choosing to leave already. Wow. And just like that, Chiron Supersport rolls in. Oh, and that's not all. Wait until I swing my camera the other way. It just goes on. P1 HDK. Hiya. Wow. And then, how you doing? It suits you. Looks good. Keep it.
What's with the weather today?
I know. Weather's all over the place. The guys from 10, the Exotics Network, who we joined in Texas. That's a cool little lineup. And that's not all, because we're going to head over there in a second. But those pulling in. Oh, that GT3 RS. Spotted that a couple of times. Super nice. The green over the white wheels with the white stripe. Well, that was good timing, eh? Very good timing with all of this. And then we come to this side with the 812 Competizione from my friend RM Collection, who I've been to visit a few times. Turbo S, Aventador SV Coupe, Bugatti Chiron Pursport, Koenigsegg Agera XS. Keep coming through past the Macan, Starato with a wheel on the top. Zonda Arrivederci, the final Zonda, number 140. Lamborghini KS's recent unveiling. I mean, I haven't even mentioned there's another Super Sport with the paintwork, Pista, another Competizione, 365 GTB4 at the end. But this is Arrivederci, the 140th and final ever Zonda. Goodbye to the platform. That is special to see. The almost white carbon fibre of it, the painted details, the red and blue are actually Horacio Pagani's colours from his original diagrams and drawings and model cars he made when he was younger, and that is something to see. That's really, really special actually. Kind of stopped me in my tracks. Right, what else is here? Pista Spider, Competizione, which I think is about to be going. Bugs aplenty. Oh, is there what's over at the far end? Is that another one? It is another one. Another green Chiron tucked in over there as well. Casual lineup. What on earth? Are there like 5 Bugattis here right now? Something like that. This is one of the Cavalcade liveries. Stunning paint colour. Looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mega. And it sounds good. Although pretty punchy on the throttle there with the Valet. That would have been a whoops with the Lexus. Going around to be picked up. It's getting muggy over here, but an 812 Competizione Aperta is always a good thing. 10799. This has the very nice tricolore stripe across the boomerang blade on the front of the car. Really nice spec, and the painted shields obviously to go with that as well. And I think, yeah, I mean, just look at it. Competizione Aperta. That was a crazy day and a half. I think we have seen something in the region of 60 to 70 hypercars today. The 20 odd Koenigseggs helps, more than 10 Paganis, the 10 Pininfarinas driving together. We've seen goodness knows how many Bugattis. It must be about 10 of those as well. Then there's stuff like the CLK GTR, the Apollo IE, all of the different cars that were at Exotics on Broadway, and how epic to be there with both of the Fords at the LIQUI MOLY stand. Great to chat with Sebastian and the team. This has all gone really well. What a day out here at Car Week. The weather might have turned a little bit against us, which kind of killed off shooting the car, but we'll see if we can squeeze time for that before we depart from here. That is it for now though. So thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I appreciate your support an awful lot, and I shall see you again very soon. Cheers.